Armenian opposition leaders on Thursday urged Moscow to stop doing business with Armenia's government as they rallied supporters during Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov's visit to Yerevan. The demonstrators marched towards the Armenian Foreign Ministry building in the morning, shortly before the start of Lavrov's talks with his Armenian counterpart Ararat Mirzoyan held there. The authorities deployed scores of riot police and other security forces to keep them from approaching the building. The crowd did not attempt to break through the massive police cordon, with opposition leaders addressing it outside Armenian prosecutors' headquarters close to the Foreign Ministry. Yerevan hosted a session of the Council of Foreign Ministers of the Collective Security Treaty Organization, the CSTO, chaired by the Foreign Minister of Armenia, Ararat Mirzoyan. The agenda of the session included issues related to the international and regional security, strengthening emergency response mechanisms of the CSTO. Following the meeting, the consultations program of the representatives of the CSTO member states on foreign policy, defense and security for 2022 was scheduled to be signed. Today, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan of Armenia received the participants of the session, the FMs from Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan. During the meeting with the CSTO FMs and the Prime Minister referred to the current regional situation, speaking about the activities of the Armenia-Azerbaijan Delimitation and Border Security Commission, the opening of regional communication routes, the return of Armenian prisoners of war, hostages, and other civilians being kept in Azerbaijan till now. In this context, Nikol Pashinyan highlighted the support of the international community. The foreign ministers also held talks with their Armenian counterpart. Armenia has been and remains committed to active and proactive cooperation within the CSTO aimed at strengthening cooperation between member states, including the coordination and intensification of foreign policy in the international arena, Armenian Foreign Minister Ararat Mirzoyan noted. The State Migration Service of Azerbaijan has not permitted Belarusian citizens Veronika Antonova-Trizno and her husband Anton Pavlov to continue working in Azerbaijan, Haqqi and AZ reported. It is worth noting that Veronika Antonova-Trizno holds the position of editor-in-chief of Sputnik Azerbaijan agency. Her husband held the position of producer in the same agency. The information was also presented to reporters by the head of the Public Relations Department of the State Migration Service, Elnur Kalantarlı. He noted that the applications to extend the work of the noted persons were denied. This automatically nullifies as well the right of residence in the country, Haqqi added. Turkish President Recep Erdogan has announced his candidacy for the 2023 presidential election and called on the main opposition leader to do the same, news website Duva reported. The economic crisis is undermining support for a president who has been in power for nearly 2 decades. Erdogan is second to several prominent opposition figures in numerous polls.